And we welcome in the head coach of Cincinnati football, who also has a long, distinguished resume, including 2019 ACC Coach of the Year. Scott Satterfield is with us now at Cincy, year 2 budding program. You got a lot of support from the boosters, and everyone's excited about what your team's going to be able to do in year 2. So with that backdrop, Coach, how do you feel like your team is different now that you head into year 2 of Big 12 football?
Yeah, I mean, I think, a lot of last year was you're learning a lot. I was a new coach there at Cincinnati, trying to learn the players and learn, how things work at Cincinnati. And then obviously, you got to play in a new conference, Big 12. So we learned a lot last year. This year, we have a new team, essentially. I mean, we have 48 new scholarship players that we brought in since December. So in this world of the portal and all the things that are going on, we brought in our type of players, we thought. Number one, they're good players, but I think just great people. And our whole theme this whole offseason has been being connected. I want our players to be connected, to play for each other. So I think we got a much different team that we're going to be putting out this fall. We learned a lot last year about the Big 12, and we're excited to attack this year number 2.
I don't think people understand fully. Frankly, there are a lot of staffs that are still learning things about the transfer portal, but what type of staff and support crew does it take to handle that many comings and goings on a football roster?
Man, it's hard. It's hard to keep all the names straight, I can tell you, And, we have a staff of around 8 to 10 in the recruiting department, and we're talking social media people and video people, but also people are actually helping in the recruiting, evaluating film, because you have to recruit your players. You have to recruit the high school players and then obviously the portal. And, we signed 21 high school players last December, 27 portal guys. That's a lot of names. And as a head coach, I got to know all of them, and so, you have to have a great staff that all work together, pull in the same direction in order to pull this off. And then you have to have a great strength coach staff in the off season to be able to bring the whole team together, with the workouts and the runs and all the different things. So, it's all coming together now. We're excited about it. Here in about 3 weeks, we'll start camp.
So you mentioned the transfer portal. You had a lot of skilled positions come in, one of them being Brendan at QB, right? Brendan Sorsby from Indiana. What did you see from him, and how has he been able to acclimate to the new team?
Yeah, in the offseason we were looking out there, see if we could find the quarterback, and he was one that really stood out once he got in the portal, went and, interviewed him and his family and got him on campus. He's a guy who started the last 6 games at Indiana and really did some great ththings, threw a lot of touchdowns, threw for a lot of yards. He also can run. I mean, he's a guy, he's about 230 pounds. I mean, he's a big kid. He's out of Texas, the Dallas area. I love him because he brings everybody together, like the whole team. He's just got instant respect from his guys because he cares about them. But he's got great talent. I mean, he's got a quick release. He can throw the football. He can do it all. And he's competing right now with one of the quarterbacks, Lichty, that came back from last year, and then we signed a true freshman that I think Samaj Jones, that I think has got a ton of talent out of Philly. So those 3 guys are competing. But we all know, no matter what level you're in, you better have a quarterback and go out there and make it go. So
no question.
No question.
It's always nice to have a running game when you're trying to break in a new quarterback to help take some of that pressure off. And that's one thing that your team did do well last year, a top 5 team in rushing yards in the country last year. So what's the plan moving forward with the run game? Is, again, you try and figure out who your next signal caller is going to be.
Well, yeah, the beauty of this whole thing on offense, we got our top 7 offensive linemen are back. All 5 starters and then the two guys that were right there in the mix. So we can lean on the guys up front, and then Corey Connor's our 1,000-yard rusher. He's back, and we kind of transform a tight end room. We got a transfer from Ohio State, and Joe Royer's a Cincinnati kid who I think's an NFL tight ends. I mean, I really believe that offensively we can obviously take that next step. We had a powerful offense last year. Didn't score enough points, obviously, but I think the quarterback position is going to be the catalyst to make that happen. We do have a lot of parts around the quarterback. So he doesn't have to go out there and make it all happen. He just got to distribute the football in a manner, take care of the ball, and then hopefully score more points this year.
Is there a player that may not right now be on everybody's radar, but that you're super excited about?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have several, I think. I mentioned Joe Royer as a tight end that really, played a little bit at Ohio State, but I think he'll start for us at tight end. I think he'll be, to me, one of the better tight ends in the league. We've got to be able to find ways to get him the ball. He's 6'5", 260-pound tight end that can move a little bit. Defensively, we bought Canteen here. He's a safety that came in from Virginia Tech. We kind of revamped our whole secondary. It's 12 new DBs we brought in back there. We gave up too many plays down the field, including to you guys last year. So we had to revamp that secondary. So I think there will be some guys that will really that people will start to notice once the season starts on. It's going to be many.
No BYU on the schedule this year for Cincinnati. At some point, the Cougars will make a return trip back into Ohio. But you, like BYU, picked 14th. Cougars picked 13th. Every team down there kind of wants to take a page out of what Neil Brown and West Virginia did last year when they were picked to finish dead last, and then now they're a top 5 team. So what gives you hope that maybe you could make that leap like West Virginia did last year?
Well, I think for us, it's the guys we got coming back. We lost some guys in the portal, but we kept the main ones. We kept the Luke Canders, the Corey Connors, Xavier Henderson, the receiver that we have.
And the offensive line you just referenced.
And all those guys. So I think I look back at West Virginia last year. I thought they're going to have a chance to be pretty good because they had their whole O-line back.
Yes.
I thought, okay, well, that's a good place to start, and then they started reeling off some wins. Next thing you know, you got some confidence. And I think hopefully for us, with all these players we have returning, we have a new defensive coordinator in Tyson Veit that came in from Iowa State who knows this league inside and out. He has done a great job this offseason with our defense. I think that will help us. But I think the returning players and what we added, in that portal, I really believe that we'll be able to go out and make some noise this year in the Big 12.
Talk to me about Dante Corleone. We know that he has some medical issues. Where's he at, and what can we expect from him?
Yeah, first of all, our medical team has done an outstanding job identifying and attacking what he's got going on. Well, he just started working back out last week, so he's back with the team this week. Obviously, they worked out yesterday. I talked with our strength coach, and he's doing great. And I think we'll just lean on that medical advice, and as we push forward, obviously the goal is for him to be out there playing with his team and playing at a high level, and I think that we'll be able to make that happen. I just want to give a lot of credit to our doctors and medical team for that, because what he's going through. But there's precedent. Guys have played through this, what he has, and then I think hopefully he'll be able to do that as well. We'll see.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It was the blood clots, which is a very serious issue.
Yes.
But hopefully it's just been just that. Is there anything else around that?
That's what it is. It's just that. Unfortunately for him, you do all these other tests. There's nothing else wrong with his heart's good. Everything else in his body's good. No other clots anywhere. So they've got it isolated. And I think once they know that, you actually know the problem. You know what's happened. Now they're able to attack that and be able to get through that. So he's in great spirits, working hard, and man, we're excited to have him back with the team now working out.
We enjoyed talking with him last year. Beast, to say the least, up front. Great personality. Scott Satterfield is the head coach of Cincinnati. He's on BYU Sports Nation. I almost hesitate to ask this next question, but I have to. We've got a few people here that are like, you need to ask Coach Satterfield about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Well,
you never get that question.
He's a Cincinnati alum. He's arguably now the most famous Cincinnati alum.
I know. Yeah, I can't speak to Taylor, but Travis I've talked to and hung out with. Travis is, man, he's so full of passion and energy of whatever he does, and him and his brother Jason came up and did a podcast back in last spring, and, man, what it hit. Sold out our basketball arena.
Amazing.
It was unbelievable. But they're so gracious, and they were so great. They talked to our team. They love Cincinnati. They love the Bearcats, and I just love their energy. I love the fact how they went through some things. Both of them. Jason was a walk-on, and Travis was kicked off the team, and they both fought through all that.
Yes. Became
great players at Cincinnati, and then went on to the NFL, and they're two of the best players ever to play at their position in the NFL. I just love how they overcame, because we all screw up. We all have some things that happen in our life that we always have to overcome, and I love that story and where they are right now today. They just didn't give up, give in, quit. They kept fighting, and that's what I love. And hopefully our team and our players will be able to take that example of how they're living their life.
Helps having a brother, right?
Yeah, there's no question about it. No doubt about that. And they're great ambassadors for Cincinnati. Certainly, when we talk to recruits, you're going to be the next Kelce, whatever. And so, but they're very supportive of our program, and obviously want to see the Bearcats do well.
Coach, we genuinely appreciate the time and wish you the best of luck. We know that Kalani Sitake has great respect for you.
Love Kalani. He's awesome coach and great person.
Yeah, well, he feels the same way about you. And, again, we thank you for taking time with us today. Can't wait to watch Cincinnati Bearcat football this season.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Great to speak with you, Coach.